Back in January, Samsung announced the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag, and it was announced during the Galaxy S21 Unpacked event, so this thing wasn't given that much attention, but I think it should, because this little thing here can do this. Yeah, so in this video, let's just talk about the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag. Now, first let's start off with the unboxing experience, because the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag doesn't come with anything else other than some documentation inside its small little box. That's it. Once I unbox the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag though, we will have to press the button on the Galaxy SmartTag to wake it up, and then it will immediately get picked up by my Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra that I'm using here, and then it will immediately ask me if I wanna add it to my SmartThings account, which I immediately did. The whole setup process was simple. Just follow some instructions on screen, like press a button to authenticate and whatnot, those kind of things. And once that's done, I was presented with this menu here. Well, first of all, it's pretty self-explanatory in terms of finding the item, because the SmartTag is essentially, well, a tag that can find your phone, and also your phone can find the tag, hence finding your item too, because the tag is attached to the item, those kind of concept. But the Galaxy SmartTag also works with something called SmartTags Find. This is something special because essentially it converts all of your Samsung phones into a hive mind. It's an opt-in option, by the way, it's optional. So you become a node within the hive mind. So if you come into close contact with, let's just say, a SmartTag that has been marked as lost, then your phone will report back to the hive mind, and then that person who lost his or her SmartTag will get notified. You get what I mean? It's kind of difficult to explain, but essentially it's a large hive mind to find one particular item anywhere in the world. But what I'm interested in is actually these two options here, which is to use the Galaxy SmartTag as a form of automation. And with those two options, I can essentially control other devices that are linked to my SmartThings account. For example, these 4 lights that I have in my room here are actually Yi lights. They're not even Samsung branded, but they are able to be linked with my Samsung SmartThings account. So there's this thing, which is why I can do this. I have configured it to hold a button to turn off the lights, press it once to turn it back on. One of the gestures that cannot be controlled is double tapping to find my phone. You can only disable or enable this option, but there's no option to actually configure this gesture to do something else. But you can actually select a different ringtone for finding your phone or finding the tag, which is actually very loud. Yeah, it's really loud. But unfortunately, the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag only works with other Samsung devices that are running on Android 8 and above, because SmartThings by itself is actually open to all Android phones, because I got it installed on the Black Shark 3 Pro as well. But SmartTags only work with Samsung devices as of now. And for me personally, the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag is a very simple device, but it actually adds a lot more on top to make it even smarter, if that makes sense. Well, for me, it actually adds value because my room is quote-unquote smart nowadays. So yeah, this kind of smart device will elevate my experience. So I ended up buying yet another SmartTag. So I have 2 right now. I got the second one for only 55 ringgit during the 4/4 promotion at Shopee, but even on Samsung's official website, it was initially priced at 119 ringgit, but it is now at 99 ringgit officially. And if you want to get the 2-pack version, it is initially once again priced at 209 ringgit, but it is now only priced at 159 ringgit. Still much more expensive than buying these 2 Galaxy SmartTag at 55 ringgit each, right? But whichever the case may be, I have 1 Galaxy SmartTag on my backpack right now. This is heavy, but here it is. And then I have another SmartTag right here. But I do have a few minor complaints here. Number 1, Samsung, why didn't you include a lanyard or maybe something to attach this into my backpack, camera or whatever? Because this thing has a loop here for you to, you know, tie it to something else, but there's nothing included, so you have to get it on your own. That's just a minor inconvenience. And secondly, yes, I know this thing is meant to be splash proof, but the battery door is able to be pried open by the bottom of the Galaxy SmartTag. I tried prying it off, but it's just impossible to get out. Samsung's user manual said you can just use a coin, slot it in and twist it so you can open it up, but I tried and that's just impossible. So far, I still obviously have not changed the battery yet because it still tells me sufficient in the app. But down the line, I think when I really need to change the battery of this thing, I'm gonna have a tough time. And yeah, that's it. That's all we have to say about the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag. It's a really fancy device, especially since it can hook up to my existing SmartThings account and do a lot of automation stuff with it. I mean, this is just amazing. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below and we'll see you guys in the next video.